Good morning students. How are you all? Students, in the last tutorial video I have covered 4 questions of the assignment of chapter data handling. Now today we are going to continue with the assignment of the chapter data handling. So see on the board, this is question number 5. Find mean. You have been given x and f and you have to find the mean in this case. So we have discussed this question earlier also. How to find mean in this case? First of all, you will make a vertical table like this. You will write all the observations which are under x. It is 10, 15, 20, 25 and 34. And this is f. F is for frequency. Frequency is 3, 10, 25, 7 and 5. Now we have to find the mean. So I have told you that in order to find the mean in such question, what is the formula? Mean is equal to summation of fx over summation f. Summation of fx over. So now what is summation fx? Summation means sum of the numbers of which column? F multiplied by x. Now we don't have that column f into x, so we will create it. We will multiply x with f. 10 3s are 30. 15 into 10 is 150. It is 500. 175 and this is 170. So we have multiplied x with f. Now what we want? We want summation of fx. Summation of fx means sum of all the numbers which are in the column x multiplied by f. So let us do summation fx. So now see, summation of fx is 1025 and in the denominator we have summation of f. Summation of f means sum of the numbers which are in the column of f. So summation f comes out to be 50 sorry, right? Now students, mean. First of all you have to write the formula. The formula carries 1 mark. So mean is summation of fx over summation f. Summation fx is 1025 over summation f is 50. Now let us do the calculation. So it is 205 by 10, which is 20.5. Now student, see the next question, question number 6. Find median and mode. So the observations are given to you. You have to find median and mode, and it is asked, is there more than one mode in this question? That we will see. Now for finding out the median, first of all, we know we have to arrange the data in ascending order. Ascending order or descending order, in any order you can arrange. So the smallest number is 32, then we have 35, 37, 38 is coming 4 times, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 38 we will write 4 times. Then we have 42, 2 times. After that 43, 4 times. 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 43 4 times. So we will write 43 4 times. After that we have 46 2 times. Right? So now we have arranged the observations in the ascending order. Now we have to see how many observations are there. Is it even or odd? 1, 14, 15. So there are odd observations. So now what will be the median? Median will be the middlemost number. Like I have arranged here, right? So you have to arrange in a single line. How to find the median now? Start cancelling one number from the beginning and one number from the last. Like 32, 46, 35, then so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 numbers we have left from the beginning and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 numbers from the last. So the middlemost number is 42. So therefore median is 42. Now we have to tell that what is the mod in this question. So mod we know it is that observation which is occurring maximum number of times. जो observation ज़्यादा बार आती है वो क्या होता है mod. Or we can say the frequency of the number which is maximum, that is the mod of the data. So now which number is coming maximum number of times? See here, 38 is coming 4 times and 43 is also coming 4 times. There are two numbers whose frequency is equal. So in this question, what will be the mod? Mod will be 38 and 43. Both the numbers will be mod as they are coming equal number of times. Right? So mod is 38 and 43 and it is asked, is there more than one mod? We will write yes. Yes, there is more than one mod. Now see question number 7. A dice is thrown once. Find the probability of getting a number divisible by 2, a prime number, a number greater than 4. Now we know that in a dice, how many numbers are there? 6 numbers, right? You know, when we play any game, we are having a dice. In that dice, how many numbers are there? Numbers starting from 1 to 6, right? So, whenever we have to answer the question of probability, then the first step is to write the formula. Probability is number of favorable outcomes over total number of outcomes. Right? So probability is number of favorable outcomes over total number of outcomes. Now next we have to answer the first part. First part is that what is the probability that if we throw a dice, what is the probability that we get a number which is divisible by 2? So first of all we have to see how many numbers are there which are divisible by 2 from 1 to 6. So numbers divisible by 2 are. How many numbers are divisible by 2? 2, 4 and 6. Divisible by 2 numbers are from 1 to 6 are 2, 4, 6. Means जिस नंबर को 2 से डिवाइड करके रिमाइंडर 0 आए वो नंबर्स क्या होते हैं? डिविजिबल बाय 2. So from 1 to 6 there are 3 numbers which are divisible by 2. Now we have to tell the probability. Probability of number divisible by 2. So how many numbers are there which are divisible by 2? 3. 1, 2 and 3. And how many total numbers we are having? 6. So the probability that when we throw a dice we get a number divisible by 2 is 3 by 6. And if the cancellation is possible then we have to do the cancellation also. So 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6. So the answer is 1 by 2. Now the second part is that we have to tell that when we throw a dice, what is the probability of getting the prime number. Now students, from 1 to 6, first of all you should know what are prime numbers from 1 to 6. Which are the prime numbers? Number 2, then number 3 and number 5, right? 1 is neither prime nor odd, 2 is the prime, 3 is the prime, then 4 is not prime, 5 is prime and 6 is not prime. So from 1 to 6 the prime numbers are 2, 3 and 5. Now we have to answer the probability. Probability of prime number is, how many prime numbers are there? 1, 2 and 3. And how many total? 6. So the answer is 1 by 2. Now the third part is we have to tell the probability of number greater than 4. So how many numbers are greater than 4 in a dice? Number 5 and number 6, that is 2 numbers. So the probability is 2 over 6, it is 1 by 3, right? So you have to answer the probability questions like this. Suppose, let me explain you again. Suppose you are talking about the prime numbers, then these are the prime numbers, means these are the possibilities. ये वाले प्राइम नंबर्स आ सकते हैं 2, 3 एंड 5. तो जब प्रोबेबिलिटी का आंसर देना है तो हाउ मेनी टोटल नंबर्स मींस जो हमारा फेवरेबल आउटकम है. फेवरेबल आउटकम क्या है कि हमें क्या चाहिए? प्राइम नंबर्स. प्राइम नंबर्स कितने हैं? 3. तो जितने प्राइम नंबर, जितनी पॉसिबिलिटीज हो सकती हैं डिवाइडेड बाय द टोटल नंबर्स, दैट इज द आंसर ऑफ द प्रोबेबिलिटी. सिमिलरली हियर इन दिस पार्ट, थर्ड पार्ट, how many numbers are greater than 4? There are 2 numbers, number 5 and number 6. So जो possibilities हैं, जो हमारा favorable part, जो favorable outcome है according to the equation divided by the total. Now see question number 8. One card is drawn from a deck of 52 cards. Find the probability of drawing an ace and a face card. Now students, here in this question they are talking about the cards, right? The cards you all must be knowing. There are 52 cards in a deck of cards. ताश हम बोलते हैं जिसको, है ना? तो उसमें कितने कार्ड्स होते हैं? 52 cards. I have explained about all the cards to you in our previous question. So students, they are saying that there are 52 cards. One card is drawn from a deck of 52 cards. Is drawn means 52 cards हैं, उसमें से हमने एक कार्ड निकाला है. तो क्या possibility है? What is the probability that if we take out one card, then that card is an ace? So again probability question. So first of all you have to write the formula. I am not writing it right now, but whenever any question of probability comes to you, you have to write the formula of probability, that number of favorable outcomes over total number of outcomes. Then you have to answer the question. Now the change probability of an ace. Now for this you should know that how many ace are there in the deck of 52 cards. How many ace are there? Ace क्या होता है? A कितने होते हैं हमारे पास? 4. How many ace are there in the cards? 4. So 4 possibilities over total cards 52. So the answer is, we will cancel it, 1 over 13, right? Now second part, face card. Now how many face card are there in the deck of 52 cards? So बेटा फेस कार्ड्स आर दोज कार्ड्स जिसमें फेस बना होता है, जैसे जैकल, उसमें फेस बना होता है. Q फॉर क्वीन, K फॉर किंग एंड देन एस, उसमें भी A is also considered as face card. So sorry बेटे, J, Q एंड K इन पे फेस बना होता है. तो J कितने होते हैं हमारे पास? 4. K भी कितने होते हैं? Q भी कितने होते हैं? 4. और K भी कितने होते हैं? 4. एस में नहीं बना होता फेस, ठीक है? सो 4 जैकल, 4 क्वीन एंड 4 किंग. हाउ मेनी फेस कार्ड्स आर देयर टोटल? So total face cards we are having are 12. 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 4 12. So probability of face card is 12 by 52. 4 3s are 12, 4 1s are. So the answer is 3 by 13. So let us revise this question once again. There is a deck of 52 cards. What is the probability of drawing an ace? Right? Ace means card of A. So there are 4 A's in our cards. So the probability is 4 over 52. That is 1 by 13. And what is the probability of a face card? How many face cards we are having? We are having 4J, 4Q. Right? We know that there are 4 type of cards in the cards: heart, diamond, club and spade. Right? So 4 jackals, 4 queens and 4 kings. They all are face cards. So total face cards are 12. So the probability of face card is 12 by 52, and after cancellation we get 3 by 13. See question number 9. 2 coins are tossed simultaneously. Find the probability of getting 2 heads, no head, only 1 tail, no tail. Now, how many coins are being tossed? 2 coins. 2 coins are tossed simultaneously. So, what are the possibilities? What are the possibilities? Possibilities are, or we can write, total outcomes are, if total outcomes can be that if we toss 2 coins, दोनों coins में क्या आए? हेड हेड, या एक में हेड दूसरे में टेल, या एक में टेल दूसरे में हेड, या फिर दोनों coins में क्या आए? टेल. So these are the total outcomes, or we can say total possibilities. इनको हम कैसे represent करते हैं? We represent it as capital S. Capital S stands for sample space. सैम्पल स्पेस में हम क्या लिखते हैं? जो हमारे पॉसिबिलिटीज होती हैं. जैसे इसमें ये केसेस हो सकते हैं. When we toss 2 coins, then there are these can be the possibilities. कि हमने कॉइन को टॉस किया तो दोनों कॉइन्स में हेड आया, एक में हेड आया दूसरे में टेल, एक में टेल दूसरे में हेड, या दोनों कॉइन्स में हमारे पास क्या आया? टेल. राइट? नाउ वी हैव टू tell that if we toss 2 coins, what is the probability of getting 2 head? What is the probability of getting 2 head? Now we have to see 2 heads. How many possibilities are there that we toss 2 coins and we get 2 heads? There is only 1 possibility. So the answer is 1. And how many total possibilities? Total outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4. So the probability of getting 2 head is 1 by 4. Second part, I will directly write down the answer now. What is the probability of getting no head? Means we toss the 2 coins and there is no head. देखो अब इसमें हेड है, इसमें भी एक में हेड है, इसमें भी एक में हेड है. So there is only 1 possibility when we get no head. So the answer is 1 by 4. Right? Now students, see the third part. Only 1 tail. Only 1 tail means what is the possibility that we get only 1 tail? Here no, there is no tail. Here we are getting 2 tails. Tails on both the coin. So what are the possibilities that we get only 1 tail? इसमें भी एक tail है, इसमें भी एक tail है. So the probability is 2 by 4. That is 1 by 2. Okay. Now this D part. No tail. No tail means that there should not be any tail when we toss the 2 coins. So no tail कितनी possibilities हैं? Only 1. That we get head on tossing 2 coins. We get both heads. Both head or no tail is one and the same thing. So again the answer is 1 by 4. So these were the questions of the assignment, students. So you have to revise these questions properly and do the even questions in your fair notebook. Thank you and take care.